we're super positive right now, but I did want to dig right into the first question was, tell us about your childhood. I know you had some rough upbringings, and I wanted to hear a little bit about where you came from.
Okay, well, I was born with eldest of 3 children. Family member went to prison, and I ended up going into foster care with my sister at the age of 7. Went to quite a few primary schools, like early years here, and it was a bit of a challenge because what happened was I missed a lot of my education, the basics. So, I didn't know my times table very great. There was lots of things that went on. And then about when I was 14, I realised I had a reading age of 7. So all those years, I kept thinking I was, not very bright. And I was thinking I'm never going to be able to have a decent job. I'm going to have to just figure out what I'm going to do in my life and just hope that everything's going to be okay. Because you see, my sister, she had the same upbringing as me, but she was really intelligent. Like she knew every single word in the dictionary, and she went to the same amount of schools as me. So I couldn't figure out why I was just not with it. And it's because I had a learning difficulty, and we didn't pick it up till I was 14. So growing up, it was a bit of, visiting people in prison, being around addiction, alcohol, and I learned very early on, you have choices in life. And you can either allow history to repeat, which when I would go into a prison to see a family member, I would know that, there was a history of generations just learning habits from people around you. And it's very brave sometimes to be able to stand up against anybody in any environment. So, you know what, I'm going to actually change the history, and I'm not going to allow this to be the future. And I wanted to be that person in my family. It was hard, and even now I don't necessarily get on with everyone in my family, but I know that I'm setting an example for my own children, and that anything, it doesn't matter what background you come from, it doesn't matter where you are in life, what you learn, what you know, your knowledge, you can turn it around and you can do anything you want to do. And that's something that I've really pushed towards where I am right now.